Hey guys, Brix back with another LEGO Transformer review, and today we will be checking out our Origins Bumblebee. Let's check it out. So here we have Origins Bumblebee looking super dupe as always. Now I did have to alter a couple of the designs. I actually altered a lot since the last time I posted him on any of my social media because I built like 20 extra figures for Brick Fair in August, and they all have little tweaks that I need to do, just to make them, fully functional, to have a better experience with the transformation. So this is his cybertronian mode. As you can see, pretty deep. And just I already took pictures of these guys also, but just to show them with the gang. Here we have him with Jazz and Wheeljack, who probably needs the most work done. I'll just zoom out just a little bit so you guys can see everything. So yeah, here's my Cybertronian gang right here, even though I still have a Tetrajet Starscream hanging out in the display case right there. But, for the Autobots, here we have them. I think he's done. He might be ready for his video also, but we'll see. Wheeljack still needs some work. There's a connection point right here where like his waist is. It's like right here. And the whole back half kind of falls off a little bit. So I'm gonna work on that. Sharpen up that hover looking area. That's where his arms kind of come out of. But yeah, focusing on Bumblebee. Let's get these guys out of here. So yeah, let's get straight into transformation. Now I've designed this guy probably, if not a year ago, probably even more, but had to have time to build them, and I was moving. There's so much life going on this year. And once again, I do appreciate you guys for hanging out and not abandoning my channel. But yeah, do hit the subscribe and the little bell thing down there. I'll be doing a lot more videos now. Alright, so we flip these parts up, and the next thing we want to really do is kind of like get these legs down and out the way. Like so. Hopefully nothing falls off, but it's Lego. We could take this piece, flip it in like that, and then flip this down as well. Lots of little swivel hinges here. And apparently they are quite new because they are a bit tough to turn here. So we have those. I want to kind of get the arms out the way, because we won't have to swivel the whole waist downward or around. So you're going to bring this down like this and kind of line everything up just to kind of get it out the way right there. And we want to swivel this around 180. Like so. Now this is one of the pieces that I had to make changes to in order for it to work the right way. Now this 2x4 plate, I originally had a regular one in yellow, but what you need the one with the Technic holes in the middle, because that has a better grip on this piece right here, which I'm purposely taking apart. This piece right here, if you put that in the middle of a regular 2x4 plate, it'll pop off real easy. But these have a lot more clutch power, so that's what you want to have. I don't have one in yellow, but if you get the instructions, you'll see this in yellow. But it's black, so I was like, all right, I'm not going to sit there and postpone the video for a whole week just to get my hands on a yellow one. So we got this so far. You could take the legs and flip them up at the ankle like that. And we want to rotate it this way. And then we're going to take the head, bring it down right here, flip it up, and we're going to just bring his little helmet antennas up. Super tight, everything. Alright, so we got that, and then we could just, you know, tilt it to the side because we're going to have to feed it through that hole right there. So as you see, it kind of fits right there, and then we're going to rotate on these hinges. So we're just going to bring it down like that. And we got a couple of hinges here. We have a hinge here, and then these hinges here. Now this might be to some degree over engineered because this was originally built in to kind of help with, you know, moving everything around to get the head where it needs to be. So once we're there, we could rotate the shoulders up a little bit and flip the fist out, or the hands. Little tiny bumblebee hands. Flip that out. And flip out his hand, and then we could do my favorite move where we rotate the little 3-ball crotch thing in, just to kind of make everything leveled and proportionate. And here we have Origins Bumblebee. Super dupe. No, I literally just created this blaster because I was trying to figure out, you know, what would make sense for energon beams from, you know, that one episode that we ever see Origins Bumblebee in. And I was like, oh, these work well. So I took a picture of him holding those in this arm right here while he had the blaster. But, you know, you could hold on to any of the energon beams. Like so. Very nice, very nice. Now, just know somebody's going to ask. Bumblebee does not fit inside of Wheeljack. They are all typically like deluxe figures, and there's no way that I'm going to fit him in his vehicle mode into the back of that. This is all like 6 wide. Bumblebee might be 8 wide on his like wider side, so yeah. And I'm not building this big enough to put Bumblebee inside of. That's just ridiculous. He'll be like a Voyager class or something. Bigger than all my other Transformers. But yeah, Articulation, which I didn't go over in my last video when I did a Spike or Exosuit. You guys know how the ball joints here work, and that would be his knee technically, and then he does have, you know, actual ankle joint to where it could pivot just ever so slightly, and then rock. And then, you know, his waist is on another ball joint right there, so you could always extend it if you need to. The shoulders are on the one by one round with the stick, so if you need it to go up, you kind of just have to, let me get his head out the way a little bit. Just kind of rotate it up. I mean, it looks a little wonky. You gotta be careful because it's just a clip there. So you could get his arm out like that, in case if you want to like have him shooting to the side, just twist the arm out like that and he could go pew pew, you know. Let's get this back down. And his arm could pretty much almost do the full 360, but the backpack kind of gets in the way right there. But I mean, I don't know anybody who really needs to do a full 360 with their arms. 90-degree elbow and wrist swivel slightly. Bicep swivel, as you can see. Very nice, very nice. The head is actually on a mixel ball joint, the ball with the stick. So Got that going on, and it allows for better transformation when bringing it through. I had to do like several different iterations of this, and this was like what I came up with to actually work, but it's just on that. You know, might start using that a lot more. I'm not sure, did I flip that up or no? I was supposed to be up like that once everything's done transforming. So yeah, that's Bumblebee. And we do have a couple of size comparisons. We have him here with my G1 Bumblebee. And he is quite shorter, probably by maybe a couple of plates. You know, big feet. I kind of like the chest on this a bit more than that. I have to figure out how to cross-pollinate those guys or something, or, you know, make them fuse together. Who else do we have? Oh, of course, I just built this. We have him next to Lego Transformer Optimus Prime. He is big, so I guess I could kind of, I'm not gonna do you guys like that. So yeah, Bumblebee is almost small enough to drive Optimus. That's how small he is, but that's how big Optimus is. I can't even fit this guy on my shelf. It's like, yes, he's gonna have to go like up there somewhere, or wherever I got 15 inches of space. He's literally as big as my Devastator, this Optimus Prime. It's ridiculous. So yeah, there is Origins Bumblebee. As always, I will be putting the instructions up on brixmediastudios.com as soon as I get everything updated and formatted. This is why I try not to do instructions too early, because I have to make sure that they transform right, so that when you guys build them, it's, you know, a good experience and you're like, oh no, I hate this, and throw it down on the floor. No, it has to work. All right, so I try to bring you guys my best, and sometimes I might end up building these things before I figure out, oh, it doesn't work, or it implodes when you try to transform it. So I appreciate your patience. I have a lot of requests that I have to fill as far as instructions and updating the website. So as soon as I get these guys to where they need to be, then there's going to probably be a huge flood of instructions, at least like 20 or 30 new characters or something up there. But quick video just to show you guys Origins Bumblebee, and I will see you guys next time. And if it's the 14th as I'm shooting this, there should be another video, but just in case if life decides to happen again and I don't see you guys before the holidays, happy holidays, stay safe, and I hope you get all the Lego that you want. Peace.